I got to talk to Ryan Yarbrough, starting pitcher for the Rays organization. Check it out here on Behind the Lights. What's going on, guys? I'm here with Ryan Yarbrough. It's kind of a mouthful.
Yes.
All right, so we're here at Diesel Fitness, and you're going to show me a little bit of the movements that you do, can't talk, during your workouts. During the off-season and season, would you consider it more mobility-based?
Yeah, it's more mobility-based. I feel like the biggest thing with Diesel is it's not like we can do all those heavy lifting things, but it's more pitcher-specific movements. So anything that you'll get the feeling of and really try to feel your body a little bit more athletic.
Let's see it.
Okay, so the really big thing, especially for the pitchers, especially me, is a lot of hip mobility movement. It's kind of in that 90-90 specific. It's something we do at the beginning of most workouts. So they start at 90-90 and then kind of transitioning into both ways. So you're really getting that both sides at the same time. Progressions like I couldn't even get over at the beginning. The more you do it, I feel like the more you're able to get through it. If you want to kind of add a little bit into it, you're able to kind of push into it, really get into the hip flexors.
Nice, showing off.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is about, if this is the one thing I can do to show off, I promise this will be it. So that's really the one. You kind of do that a couple rounds.
I've done this before, right, Ryan?
Yeah,
so
you're pretty good at this
NASCAR
one.
pit crew guys do this.
Okay.
Yeah,
I dance, so I'm biased. Like that's
crew.
probably I'm cheating.
So that's probably the kind of the
Strangest.
strangest thing.
But I don't know the up part.
So it's basically kind of like a swivel. So you're basically raising both your knees to kind of come central, and then you end up kind of like going to transition
But now,
over.
what's the up part?
Then you want to kind of push through your hips and through. There you go.
But what do you do with this leg?
You can
keep it there?
just kind of keep it there. If you really want to like get an extra step, you can kind of push through it
Oh, no.
at the end. I mean, if you're really feeling it.
All right.
There you go. And then kind of the decel is a whole nother different story. Kind of bracing yourself and getting back through it, back to the other side. A little bit. Nothing crazy,
All right.
but something that
Isn't
really,
too hard.
it's nothing like crazy. I feel like it's the little things that like really give you a lot of benefit than trying to do like these really
Weird.
in your face, like
Squatting.
more for looks. I like squatting though.
Do you?
I'm not very,
Nice.
it's tough. Especially being a taller guy, it's not as easy as you think.
I need to ask you about this picture.
Oh gosh. Oh no. Yes. So, sometimes, this is when we were in San Francisco. I think it was at the beginning of the year last year, we were playing the Giants. And the last couple times, because we play there every year with Oakland, and my wife's like, okay, I want to pick the off day activities today. I'm like, that's fine. Like, I just want to relax, not a big deal. She's like, I want to go to the ice cream museum.
Really?
And I'm like, I've never heard of it before. They had like they had a giant sprinkles like pit, like you could jump in.
I've seen that.
So like you're walking through, it's a really cool thing, especially for I guess of all ages, but I feel like it was designed for younger kids. So like you can kind of take like you do ice cream experiences, everything throughout.
Really?
And they had these two like unicorn things, and we started taking pictures,
hopped
and
on?
just somehow you mean mug it a little bit, and you're
You
just
know?
like, okay, like this is a little too funny not to post.
All right.
And so it's
So
not
do
too
you
bad.
like unicorns, or you just went with the flow?
You know what? I don't not like them.
All right.
I feel like I'm not scattered all over my bedroom or anything. So
What have you guys been doing during quarantine?
it's been weird. Obviously, we've been able to kind of work out a little bit, kind of stay moving. I have Shane McClanahan, one of our minor league guys, been living with us, so I've been able to continue playing catch with him. And then just a lot of downtime. It's really like a off-season 2.0 in a way.
I was gonna ask, would
Yeah.
you consider this off-season 2.0 or extended spring training?
I think it's more off-season. It's one of those things where I feel like the best way to describe it is, as you know, it's like you always have a plan with everything.
Mm-hmm.
So off-season, okay, this is my plan. Like we're getting ready for next season. This is when it's going to be. You have this long until everything gets ready. Or like in season, it's like, okay, this is what I have to do every day. Like to get ready, I'm throwing every 5 days. So this is my game plan. And so now it's kind of, you're in that middle ground, that limbo. So you're not really sure when everything's going to start, but you have to stay ready. So it's kind of trying to find that fine line of continuing to do stuff, but not doing too much where you're going to burn yourself out before you even know when things are going to happen.
Yeah, like what was it like getting geared up, throwing in spring training, and now this? Like, how's your body feel?
Everything feels good. I feel like the one thing is, we're not able to like really see anybody from the team or anything, but we've been doing a really good job of keeping communication. Training staff will reach out. I've had basically most of the coaches reach out, see how I'm doing. our pitching coach kind of periodically checks in to see where we're at, what he thinks we should be doing to kind of stay ready. So we do a really good job. And like I said, you were so built up. I feel like I got up to 4 innings in camp.
Yeah.
And now it's a matter of continuing to keep the arm moving. It's not like beforehand where you're having to build up and slowly progress. Everything's there for the most part.
Yeah.
Just kind of keeping it going.
Yeah.
So just a little bit of that, and just trying to stay sane and not freak out a little too much and go a little crazy.
Have you picked up any hobbies?
Not really. I feel like, if anything, I'm playing more video games, which
Okay, what are you playing?
I don't know how my wife's necessarily feeling about that.
Yeah,
a
for
little
sure.
too much.
Not loving it.
I mainly just like sports games or like
So
nothing
the show?
crazy. Playing the show. I
And-
need to play Ty at this point with all
Right,
stuff he's
you
going
need to
through.
practice it.
Let's go. I only got to get his username. I mean, he's big time.
Big butt tree. I came up with that actually, not to brag or anything. But so if
Sketchy.
they were to ask, or if they were to do the show tournament again next year, would you do it?
I would love to. I feel like we have so many guys on our team that are like super big gamers, which didn't
Really?
surprise me. Like when he told me about it, I already knew who our guy was going to be. It was going to be Snow. With how
Yeah?
much, because he has his live stream, he does his Twitch.
Okay.
So like he's huge into all that. So like that was obviously the number one guy you'd think of.
So Ty doesn't stand a chance.
I didn't say that. No. It's,
Well, Ty
baseball's
just
not
bought a
even a name.
PS4, like literally for this.
And he's
so.
already bragging how he should be 3-1. So I mean, I don't think the confidence is lacking in any way. So he might be 1-3, but in his mind, he's a little better record.
So what would your gamer tag be
I don't,
in the tournament?
Ooh, I don't know. I feel like you try to go something funny. I'm not like, I like a lot of funny things, but I don't feel like I'm good at like catching all those things. Like whenever like you, are you like Ty's go-to person for like if he puts it out on Instagram post and he's like, I need a caption.
Yeah.
Are you like are you the person that kind of helps him out with it?
So we have a different sense of humor kind of thing, and he'll tell me his caption that he thinks is funny, and if I don't laugh, he kind of freaks out. He's pretty picky about like writing his own captions. Like I'll help him like any graphics on his page, like I make those, but caption wise, he doesn't really like to come to me for those.
That's the same way. Like I'll think of something I'm like I think is like hilarious,
Yeah.
and I'll show it to my wife, and she's like, "That's stupid. Don't
Yes,
post that."
exactly.
And like I get so deflated, and I'm like, "What would you post?" And
Right.
so that's where I feel like I would get like a little nervous about like trying to put something a little too funny. So I'd probably have some
Right.
help from Nicole or Shane, who
Right.
thinks
Well,
he's
with
also
that,
pretty funny.
Ty, let me pick the name because
Yes.
he originally was gonna do like
Something
about
official.
like cats or something, or like, and I was like, no, let's like, what was your players weekend?
So I changed it. So first year it was YARBATRON.
Okay.
And then last year it was just Yarbs. So like that's what everyone around the field calls me. But I felt like YARBATRON's a little.
So maybe that would be the gamer tag.
Probably. Like I
Right.
was cool. Like Players Weekend, you had like
I was cool.
Transformer, like theme cleats. It was like really
That's cool.
robotic stuff. I feel like that's probably one of the funnest things about that weekend. You're able to kind of get a little
Yeah.
creativity.
What would you do if there is a season this year? Do you know? Do you have an idea?
I'd probably go back to YARBATRON. And
Yeah?
Last year I ended up doing 2 pairs of cleats last year, just because it was my wife got like a pair of like shoes done too. It was one of the coolest things. Like we found a guy, and she sent him a pair of like white slip-on shoes or whatever, and like he custom did hers the
That's
same
sick.
thing. So it was a really cool experience. And of course I barely missed that weekend to throw. So like the only thing I could do was throw a bullpen. I'm like, I'm throwing my
No
bullpen, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm
way.
gonna wear them regardless.
Absolutely.
Everyone else is like just getting ready in their normal gear, like before they put them on for the game. I'm out there like playing catch and like these bright
That's
like
so annoying,
cleats.
though, that you
but it's
had-
like you never know because you have
Yeah.
to do it like it takes forever for them to customize it. So
Yeah.
it takes like a couple weeks for them to get it to you, so you have no idea. You'd rather be prepared
Yeah.
than not.
Well, I'm trying to convince Ty to do, since his was the peach and the tree thing. I don't know if you saw that, the emoji.
Butt tree?
Yeah.
That was
I'm
his
trying to-
like for last year. He was
Yeah.
able to get emojis on his shirt.
Mhm.
That's
But
pretty
it was
impressive.
lame because it was black and white last year, so it was
Oh.
black and white emojis. I was like, out of all years.
Oh, that's.
But I'm trying to get him to do 1 cleat peaches and 1 trees.
Perfect.
For next year.
What did he do last year?
He didn't get any customized cleats. He just did the
He was just
peach
boring?
tree. Yeah.
You
So.
can't have emojis on the back of your
I know.
shirt. You know how many guys try to get emojis and don't? Like
Oxburger.
that
he
was
started it.
fantastic. Yeah.
All right, Ryan, thank you so much for 1, sitting with me, and 2, teaching me a stretch. For fans that want to follow you, where can they find you?
Basically Instagram. I have like Facebook and Twitter, but they're out there somewhere, but haven't been touched in forever.
All
So
right.
just Instagram.
All right, so follow him on Instagram, subscribe to our video, like, share, and comment, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Sogard had the nerd power
Yeah.
emoji. That one was fantastic. He gets emojis, doesn't do shoes. That's
Lame.